Food
is impregnated with flavor.
drama.
I just can't believe it's not cornmeal porridge.
Verdict. Your favorite chefs from across the Caribbean summoned to go head-to-head, pot-to-pot, meal-to-meal. Watch us as they plead their case weekly to be appointed the Maggi Food Court Caribbean Champion and take home the $10,000 award. This is Maggi Food Court Caribbean.
All rise. Maggi Food Court is now in session, presided by your food court judge, Judge Geronimo.
Welcome back to Maggi Food Court Caribbean. Today, it will be a braising battle. Already, we have one defendant heading into the semifinals. And today, we will find out who will join him in those trials.
Today's Maggi Food Court Challenge is Braising, as 4 chefs enter the knockout round. Chef Matthew Bancroft and Chef Simmone Edwin will face off in round 1. Chef Andrew Waite and Chef Timothy Persad will face off in round 2. The winners of rounds 1 and 2 will face off each other in a final showdown in round 3. Only one chef will advance to the semifinals. This week's jury members are Natasha de Borg, a well-traveled chef who has worked with celebrities and dignitaries. Food enthusiast and critique Okino Petrie. Chef Janelle O'Brien, culinary artist and food stylist.
Let us meet our defendants.
Hey everyone, Matthew Bancroft here, the 23-year-old junior sous chef from the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel, and I'm here to win Maggi Food Court. I am from Old Harbour, St. Catherine, and unlike traditional persons who grandma and mom introduced them to cooking, I actually saw daddy cooking, and I said, hey, I want to help you. And he's like, okay, peel onions. And the peeling of the onions developed a love for me. It's just, all right, I want to do this professionally. So Jamaica's culture is different from anywhere else. When you think of food and someone starting to describe food to you, you can literally smell it and taste it.
He knows what he's about. He's very, very positive around the stove, very confident around the stove.
Okay, my training started, as I said, at home and then at Glenmere High School, flagrants. All right, then I went on to the...
Chef, you've been summoned to Maggi Food Court.
Wow,
Caribbean.
okay, cool.
See you in court.
All right, so everyone I'm competing against, firstly, I want you to do your best. Don't be nervous, but at the same time, I'm going to bring my A game.
My name is Simmone Edwin, and I am 34 years of age. I did not know I wanted to become a chef. A teacher of mine said that I should go to an open house at the local institute, the Culinary Institute. That was it. That was culinary, that was cooking for me. It has become my literally whole life.
I've known Simmone for 20 years. Food has always been kind of at the center of everything we do, you know, whether it's cutters with your drinks or whether it's like a full-on dinner and dessert. I'm pretty confident she's going to win.
Chef, you've been summoned to Maggi Food Court Caribbean.
Okay, cool. This looks a little bit serious.
See you in court.
Thank you, sir. That is funny. Coming to the Maggi Food Court competition, hopefully to take it all home.
Chefs, Chef Simmone, hi, Chef Matthew. Welcome to the Maggi Food Court Caribbean kitchen. Today, it's Battle of the Braise. You'll both have 45 minutes. Prep and prepare your dishes for presentation to the jurors. You'll have full access to fridge and pantry. Are you ready, Chef Simmone?
Ready.
Chef Matthew?
Ready.
Are you ready?
Very.
Absolutely sure. All right, chefs, your time begins now.
Braising is a combination method of frying and stewing. So you quickly fry a food item and then finish it in a sauce.
Typically, braising is done like over a long period, so I decided to just do stovetop at a quicker pace because, you know, time permitting.
All right, chefs. Seems like the heat is on.
It is.
Battle braising right here in Maggi Food Court kitchen. What are you making, Chef Matthew?
Braised chicken breast, Jamaican style ugali, and some vegetables.
Oh, nice, nice. But you have to start your braising soon, though. Chef Simmone, you seem to be searing something. What's that? What
Yeah, so this is a play on a Chinese, well, gumbo, but I'm doing a Chinese version to it.
Oh, a nice gumbo.
Yeah.
Nice with rice and
Exactly.
the okras and all that.
You know your food. You know your food,
That smells really, really good, by the way. All right, chefs, I'll leave you to it then.
Now, how I came by my dish, the first thing I started to do was reduce my coconut milk because I wanted the flavor as strong as possible. Then I began to fabricate my meat, season it, and then put that to slightly poach to keep that round shape. After that round shape, it was seared, and then rest aside, I had my ugali, which is just Kenyan style current corn meal. So ugali, U-G-A-L-I. Remember Matthew told you. I got that going, one side again.
I created a flavorful stock using the bouillon cubes and the Chinese spices.
Sorry.
I just said, you know what, we're going to ignore it, nobody stopped me.
When the smoke alarm went off, I felt bad. I really felt bad because I basically caused it when I was searing off my chicken right before I put it into the braise. My bad, guys, sorry.
The kitchen is getting hotter. The jurors will take an ingredient and the chefs cannot object. Their challenge now is to complete their dish without this ingredient.
I felt my world crumbling. I was like, oh my cream cheese is gone, and that's what I wanted to give that ugali, that butter flavor. I counted to 10, refocused, reshuffled, and then tried different ways, and then, mix and match.
I wasn't too pleased because it lent well to the dish, but just roll with it. Thanks, Judge Natasha.
So Natasha, you went in and took the shrimp, and what's that you took?
It's cream cheese. I have no idea what he was going to make with it, but I don't think I wanted a dessert anyway with my food.
The Maggi bouillon is now my best friend after today because I use it in my sauce, I use it in the vegetables. It gave me so much flavor without having to worry about my salt content and have to worry about how much onions are going to put in, how much garlic is that.
The most important aspects of my dish would have definitely been the braise and the chicken because I wanted to get that fatty, umami kind of finish with the chicken thighs that I used.
Defendants, you have 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes.
When they told me I had 5 minutes, I was just getting stuff warmed up back and then having all my finished products, slicing up, ensure everything is coated, ensure everything is great.
My brain was just trying to organize myself in a process of what I had to get done first, just because of the time.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you have it. It's the end of Battle Braise here in Maggi Food Court Caribbean Kitchen. Chef Simmone, Chef Matthew, well done. It's time to present your dishes to the jurors for a judgment.
Hi, Chef Matthew. Okay, so tell us about your dish.
Alright, so the dish, I refer to it as Maggi's bird nest. Now what it is, it's a braised chicken breast served with Jamaican style ugali, roasted vegetables, and a kalaloo rundown.
Find these and other recipes at NestleRecipesCaribbean.com.
But I mean, looking at this, I definitely want to eat it. I think he put a lot of effort in his presentation. I mean, you have some white areas around, but for me, not the best plate to have used, but really looking at it, it's really colorful to me.
I'm not so sure about it stashed in a glass, but it tastes incredible. Very juicy. This chicken is so tender.
Well, I mean, let's see what the next chef has in store for us because I think this is wonderful.
Hi, Chef Simmone. Okay, so tell us about your dish.
I took my African heritage using gumbo, a traditional method of braising, and I infused Chinese spices to it. And no gumbo is complete without rice, so what I did is that I used Maggi all-purpose seasoning on different bouillon cubes to do a jasmine braised coconut rice for you guys.
All right, well, let's dig in.
Thank you.
So Natasha, this one, is it something I'm supposed to eat as well like the last time?
Yes, honey.
What's this one exactly?
It's a tuile.
A what? A tuile?
Yeah. I think this is exactly what I'm looking for.
There's a thick gravy. It tastes incredible.
You could get the 5 spice coming through and through.
You do, you do.
All right. I'm not sure if we see a clear winner, but for Simmone, one of the challenges I had, I don't think I could eat more than maybe 4 spoonfuls because I had a little sweetish, bitterish coming out there for me. With Matthew, I thought he played it very safe.
I mean, it was very, very tasty.
But let's make a decision. We have to come to a decision. It's close, but we come to a decision.
Chefs, we have come to the end of a very braising battle here in Maggi Food Court Kitchen. The jurors were just as impressed with your succulent, sumptuous creations. Unfortunately, one of you will have to leave us. The chef who will be moving on to the second round is Chef Matthew. Congratulations. Well played, Chef Simmone.
I felt good, but I had to hold in the tears. I was trying so hard not to cry on camera because everyone who knows me knows I'm already a crybaby. But yeah, I felt really good. I felt like my talents were beginning to speak for itself.
I told you all from the get-go, Matthew was a silent killer, so he definitely did his thing. All respect to him. I mean, $10,000 hurts, but you know, we'll probably go like beat him up a little bit outside after, just you know.
This is the second segment of Battle Braise here in Maggi Food Court Kitchen Caribbean. We have here in court today Chef Timothy and Chef Andrew. Welcome, chefs.
I'm Timothy Poussin. I'm 40 years old. I'm a chef at Anne's Catering. I'm representing Georgetown, Guyana. I learned cooking from my grandparents because they were the best cooks at the time. I have 7 children, 6 daughters and 1 son. My kids are my life.
My dad got so excited when he got the call that he's to enter the competition, and the excitement in him is like a little child receiving present.
To win Maggi Food Court for me would be a real big thing. The feeling from the exposure would be greater than receiving the cash prize, which I'm grateful if I could get the opportunity to receive that money. Yeah, it would do my family good.
Chef, you have been summoned to Maggi Food Court Caribbean.
I'm looking forward to this.
See you in court.
Thank you.
Good Daddy on Maggi Food Court.
My name is Andrew Waite, also called Chef Manzi from Montego Bay, Jamaica. I didn't have the opportunity of going to culinary school to be trained like that. So a lot of my training, I went to different restaurants. Because of my interest in it, I've done cooking with a lot of famous people as well. Just to name a few, Mark Waynes, Sonny, Drew Binsky. Some of these are the people, are some of the biggest YouTubers.
Andrew is a good cook. He brings a lot of flavor to the kitchen, a lot of flavor to the kitchen.
He's very passionate about what he do.
For me, winning the Maggi Food Court competition would mean the world to me.
Chef?
Yes, sir.
You have been summoned to Maggi Food Court Caribbean.
All right.
See you in court.
Yeah, man. Good to see you, sir. Definitely. We're in it to win it. Look out for the surprise. Best of luck to everyone.
All right, so you both have 45 minutes in which to prep and prepare your dishes for presentation to the jurors. Are you ready, Chef Andrew?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready, Chef Timothy?
Most definitely.
Absolutely sure.
Sure.
All right, chefs. Guess what? Your time begins now.
It was like, wow, I'm really here. Am I really going to do this? You know, and so I just had to keep myself motivated going through it.
When I turned the stove on, thought it light, it wasn't. So the pan remained cold for a while.
All right, what's going on in the kitchen? I don't see any flames. I don't see any steam. I don't smell anything. It seems like you're still in the prepping stage. What are you making, Chef Andrew?
I'm making some spicy pork chops.
Ah, nice. So what's your inspiration for this spicy dish?
I like spice and I love pork.
All right, but you have to get cooking.
Yes.
Remember, the clock is running.
Working with this fire.
All right, Chef Timothy, what are you making?
I'm making some braised chicken.
Braised chicken. And I notice you're using the chicken thighs.
Yes.
Is there any reason why you're using that?
It's more muscular and then it's more tasty too.
Okay. All right, chefs, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you very much.
The kitchen is getting hotter. The jurors will take an ingredient and the chefs cannot object. Their challenge now is to complete their dish without this ingredient.
I wasn't able to comprehend as fast.
They literally took away the entire sauce that I was going to use.
Well, Janelle, we sent you in to have some fun, but this looks like a lot of fun. What did you take?
I did. So I took a pot of pineapple from Chef Andrew, and then from Chef Timothy, I took this tomato paste.
You take the man whole pot and
yeah, I was surprised. I took his whole pot and he wasn't even like face, so it seems to be.
Braising, to my understanding, is anything that can be meat or vegetables that you start on the stove top that you can either fry or steam, and then you transfer it to our oven to finish the cooking process.
You have 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes.
All right, chefs, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step away from the counter. All right, what a braising battle it has been here. Now that battle braise is over, it's time to present your dishes for adjudication to the jurors.
Chef, please.
Hi, Chef Timothy. Okay, so tell us about your dish.
Okay, this is a Guyanese paratha with braised chicken and potato with carrot.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, I mean, for me, the presentation is a little bit underwhelming. It's just 3 potato, 1 carrot, 1 piece of chicken thigh. I don't know if I'd go to a restaurant and order this or come to get 10,000 US, and this is what I prepare.
I'm sorry, but the potatoes are not cooked.
No?
Neither is the carrots.
I don't know, it could be that it's medium well, maybe.
Medium well potatoes.
Yeah. It tastes like when you are eating soup without the soup. So it's like everything was boiled and you strained off the water, and then you just put it back together.
But the roti is cooked properly, I must say. I was a bit scared for his roti.
I think, guys, we can welcome Chef Andrew now.
Hi, Chef Andrew. Thank you. Okay, so tell us about your dish.
I made a spicy pork chop with a pineapple lemon sauce with potatoes, string beans, and carrots sauteed.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chef Andrew. Okay, guys, I don't know about you, but braising, when I think about braising, this looks a little bit dry. I imagine something wet, stewed and sauce with flavors developed, and this is giving me, pancit, and it's pork, you said it was?
Yes. Yeah.
And then made the sauce on the side and then put it into braise. But it's not as moist as I would have expected it to be for something that should have been braised,
He planned he was gonna cook this. Doesn't matter what you guys were asking him to cook or do. Yeah. This is what he's gonna do. But I think if you're gonna come into the Maggi kitchen, your food needs to have some flavor. And I think the flavor is just not there. It's missing.
The potatoes are undercooked as well. So I think they both encountered a lot of challenges.
Oh wow, yeah. My potato, I can't even cut through it.
My question is, did any of them meet the requirements that we asked for today? It's an absolute no for me. It was uncooked produce, and none of the meat was braised and reached the criteria that we asked for in this competition.
This is a competition. We have to select a winner.
In this case, I'm sorry. I stand on my word. I cannot select food like this with $10,000 given.
All right, so there is something in the rule book for this of when we can't make a decision. So let's invite in the Bailey. I'm sure he can clear the air.
Jurors, if you are unable to come to a decision, section 4.3 of the rule book states there can be a callback.
All right, so then That's what we'll have to do.
We need to have a...
Let's do the callback.
Chefs, you came into this competition knowing you would cook with a specific set of rules. You are both given 45 minutes in which to cook and plate your dishes. That was disregarded. You were given a specific cooking technique. That was also disregarded. After much deliberation, the jurors came to the verdict that you'll both be going home. Thank you.
A bit disappointed in myself, but the coloring of the chicken, because the main ingredient, the tomato paste, was taken away from me. The chicken didn't get the color.
I don't actually agree with the judge's decision because I think I followed the instructions perfectly.
I'm still confused. I did not expect this at all. I was just about to just wind down for the night and, come to terms with being out. And then I just randomly got a call saying that I keep coming back in. I still don't know what's going on, but I don't know, this is crazy.
We are back in Maggi Food Court kitchen. And as you know, anything can happen in court. Chef Simmone, you have returned as a callback.
I have.
Chef Matthew, you advance to this final segment. But now, we will level the score and you will battle each other in a final round to decide who will advance to win a $10,000 US grand cash prize. So, before you, you have 3 ingredients. You have 30 minutes to use these 3 ingredients as the star of the best dish you will make of your lives. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Chef Simmone, are you
Ready.
ready? Well, chefs, your time begins now.
I thought I was nervous before I was wrong. Now I'm nervous. I'm whew. But I guess I can't be nervous because I need to prove that the first time wasn't a fluke and I genuinely won.
I mean, hopefully second time's the charm. Again, he's tough, he's that silent killer type, but hopefully I can get it done this time.
My idea was to have it as one of the items in maybe a 5-course or a 6-course menu. Every single product was just seasoned strictly with Maggi items.
I was freaking out because I knew we had 5 or 10 more minutes.
Defendants, you have 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes.
Defendants, your time is up. Step away from the counter. All right. Awesome work, chefs. All right, now you will present your dishes to the jurors for a judgment.
Hi, welcome Chef Simmone. Okay, tell us about your dish.
What I have for you is a pan-seared and then I finished it in the oven, chicken breast that was marinated in coconut milk. So I used a little bit of cornflakes in the mix and on the top, just to brighten it up, I know we've had a long day, so a little bit of pineapple salsa with some basil.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi guys.
I like this presentation. The plate is very colorful. Good, I'm getting some flavors here from the pineapple. I think the chicken is cooked right thoroughly through. You know, I think this is going to be tight, so let's bring in Chef Matthew.
Hi, Chef Matthew. Okay, tell us about your dish.
I call it a little touch of Maggi. Reason being why I'm saying, my idea behind it was to have it in like a 5-course, maybe even a 6-course menu. So what it was a coconut and mango emulsion, a cinnamon toast crunch and frosted flake coated chicken breast, and just sauteed asparagus.
All right, let's eat. I could see the cornflakes, like the pieces of cinnamon toast crunch on the crust of this chicken. It looks great.
Guys, I think we may have a problem.
What's wrong?
My chicken is not fully cooked all the way through.
Oh.
All right, I think it's time for us to deliberate. We gave them the same ingredients And when we looked, they prepared the same dishes.
Crazy.
But we have to make a decision.
Chefs, we have come to the end of what was the most intense trial to date here in the Maggi Food Court kitchen. Unfortunately, as you know, someone has to go home. Chef Matthew, unfortunately, because your chicken was undercooked, the jurors came to the decision that Chef Simmone will advance to the semifinals. Congratulations, Chef.
Thank you.
Very well done.
You know that bad feeling because I'm starting to say, all right, ja, maybe it was a fluke I won before, but then I'm saying, nah, don't say that. It's a competition, stuff happens. That's what makes competitions. Who comes out better on the day.
Even though we as chefs know that's what competition is, somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. I was sad that he had to lose in that manner because it's kind of heartbreaking. In the famous words of my one of my idols, Kobe Bryant, job's not done yet.
Next on Maggi Food Court Caribbean, Chef Cardell Alcock from Jamaica and Chef Marlon Timothy from Trinidad and Tobago go pot to pot for a spot in the final round of the Braising Challenge. The winner will be joined by Chef Lanil Doyley from Jamaica or Chef Marcella Evans Ingraham from the Bahamas from the second face-off. Who will come out victorious in the frying trial and move one step closer to being appointed the Maggi Food Court Caribbean champion and take home the $10,000 award? Next on Maggi Food Court Caribbean.